Okay. Hi there. It is me, friendly neighborhood alien, stranded here on the third rock from the sun. Hi, Karu Star. Um I really can't see what's going on right now. I was getting tired of dealing with the old TV as a monitor, so I decided not to use it anymore. So I'm monitoring chat via my phone, and yeah. I got something I can use temporarily if I need to, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Oh, tell me. Okay, good. So I'm going to get back to working on the pants. As today's goal is just to do work on the pants. Had an interesting few days. Let me take a look at my phone for a second. Here. Oh. Oh, that's the pant leg. Like there's that white there. Let me show you something here. So this is I'm going to use the phone here. But the other night I let crypto out and he was sniffing at something. It was I'll put that there. There you go. It was like at 3 in the morning. He wants to go outside, go potty. And he starts, I'm bleary eyed. I'm tired, I'm bleary eyed. So this little guy right here. That little guy right there, he seemed to it seemed like a rock to me at first. And then I saw it move. As Crypto's just sniffing at it intently. I had been trying to get Crypto to stop sniffing at it. Because, I don't know what it is. As soon as the head moved, my eyes were like open. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. It's an injured animal. It's gotta be an injured animal. Thankfully, it wasn't injured, but I ended up having to carry Crypto inside. I had to carry him inside because I didn't want him getting bitten or anything. In case the possum's fight or flight response decided to go to a fight. So that was like, Thursday night. Barely got any sleep after that. I had woken like right up, and it had already taken me forever to get to sleep. So, I was just like dead on Friday. I was like dead on Friday when we went to go grocery shopping. Let me open my bin here. I need my scissors. Let me move my bin over here. I got a new bin. I got a fancy bin. Yeah. But that was Friday or Thursday. Thursday night, Friday morning. Sorry, my allergies are going nuts. Um, so I'm barely awake all Friday. So nothing really got done on anything on Friday. We did go shopping. I'm just not to Goodwill. And I'm having one of these days already. So I was exhausted all day Friday. Thankfully, Friday night I got some sleep because Saturday was our friend's birthday party at a state park. At a state park, where we were going to do a one-shot D&D session, and now my allergies are paying for it. I am paying for doing something that's stupid. I'm hoping these pants stay together. And it was fun. Um, but Friday morning, I'm like, okay, Thursday night, I created my the PC I was going to use for this, a plasmoid monk from Spelljammer, because the DM said we could do anything. So I'm doing a plasmoid monk. Let me move this other way. That way my arm doesn't hit it. But yeah, I'm doing a plasmoid monk. I get the character all made. I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. And then I find out that the setting is going to be using heavy weaponry. And we're not talking about like axes and big effing swords. We're talking about rail guns. D&D. My brain goes to we're playing D&D. And now we're playing with rail guns. I'm playing a monk. With a gun. So Friday, besides being tired, is trying to figure out how the crap I'm going to do a monk with a gun. I can't. I really can't. But we had a decent enough team, I guess. Basically, it was just a combat one shot. So we're just basically firing guns at things. We had an artificer who had made some mines. And we were planting mines and shooting at alien bug things in a slightly more Magitech setting. Sorry, I keep I don't have a monitor here anymore. But we were also outside all day, and now my allergies are paying the price. I am not making new pants. I'm hoping to finish up these pants. If I could get my sewing machine out right now, I would. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. I'm just paying the price. Um, Me and my partner, went to Subway to get some lunch on the way there because that was going to be the food was going to be Subway. We made a dessert. Instead of cake, we had pretzel salad, which, if you don't know what that is you make a pretzel crust, basically crushing up pretzels. Butter, sugar. You put it in the oven until it hardens. Let it cool, and then you mix up some sugar and cream cheese and cool up. You fold all that in together. I mean, it's not exact. I'm not going with the exact recipe. Then you mix up some Jello and some frozen fruit, generally strawberry Jello and frozen strawberries. We went with mixed berries instead and raspberry Jello. And we put that on, and you put that on top, and then you let it sit in the fridge overnight because that is what our friend wanted for dessert. But yeah, I'm regretting from being outside for multiple hours yesterday. I even had my Claritin beforehand, and my allergies are going nuts right now still. But I want to work on like $1 a month, and the month's almost over, so I kind of want to finish this up. But yeah, that was our weekend. Next weekend's going to be a lot different. My partner's sister is getting married, and so my partner is going to be going down to a wedding with their parents. I'm going to be staying here and watching the dog because my partner's parents are planning to stay down for a couple days, stay downstate for a couple days, and my partner is getting a ride with them because our car probably wouldn't make the trip. The needle. So I'm going to be home alone next weekend, keeping my eyes on the dogs because we don't have anybody else to watch the dogs. And one of their dogs is highly aggressive. And they're probably taking their dog, so my partner's and I's dog's going to be staying home all weekend with me. But that'll be okay. I mean, I already knew that was coming up. Though we might have to go, we're going to be going to another wedding this year together, most likely. Hopefully. Hopefully. Um, I mean, if I have to stay home and keep my eye on the dogs that weekend too, I will. I think that's my lot in life nowadays. I mean, my partner can do day trips and stuff together, but somebody's got to stay home and watch the dogs. So my partner gets to go out and have fun, and I get to stay home and watch the dog. Such is my lot in life right now. I should have put this doll in a skirt. Simple skirt or something. I'm not muted, am I? Okay. I mean, but we had a fun weekend, somewhat. Don't know how this week's going to turn out. I had to change my schedule up because one of my cleaning clients was having me come over on Thursday, and I probably wouldn't have any energy to stream if I even get home in time. So I'll be doing the hand cam on Wednesday instead. I was hoping I can get the doll done by the end of the weekend and start planning out my next doll. But I still got a jacket and shoes after these pants. Tomorrow I'm not going to be playing any Skyrim. Crap. You know what? Screw this. Starting over again. On the pants. I got two pairs of jeans. This probably have the same issues. But at the same time, maybe not. I'm going to start over on the pants. Okay. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to start over on the pants because I'm done with this. I am. So I'm going to give myself a seam allowance here. So let me trace with pencil. So I think I'm going to go with maybe an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. I'm just going to trace the pattern. And I'm just going to make it out of regular denim. So let me get a ruler. I am thinking while my partner is gone over the weekend, I am going to be cleaning off my shelf. Or my shelves. And maybe doing some rearranging over here. Might put that there. So I want like an 1/8 of an inch, maybe. I'm thinking 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna go with a 16th. Just enough, I think. And possibly, I don't know. No, I'm gonna widen these out here a bit. Dust. Dusted dog hair. I'm thinking a 16th inch for the blanket stitch that I'm using. And I think I'll just do like a denim front. And I will use maybe that plaid still. I'm going to use it on the back. It's a quick redesign. But I'm thinking that might work. I still think the top turned out pretty damn cool. It's just the pants I'm having trouble with, and that was just getting annoying. So what I'm going to do is use the darker jeans that I pulled out as the front, and then the back will be plaid. Doing as best as I can here with the microphone in the way. I mean, hard for me to see. But I think I can do it. I gotta make front. But at the same time, I think I'm better prepared this time. Okay. I'm gonna start by once I get this new pattern cut out. The inner one. This should be just enough for the blanket stitch. The front will just be jeans. And then I'm going to go with the lighter pair of jeans. I'm going to go with the lighter pair of jeans. Then out of the way a little bit. I can use the lighter pair of jeans for a jean jacket. Move that out of the way. And then I might try to look up how to do a quick distress on jeans. I do kind of miss having the second monitor right here, because it was like a great way for me to keep my eye on my stream in general also. But eh. this should be enough for me to get a blanket stitch in. I'm just going to cut all new pieces too. This should be enough for a blanket stitch. And I'm going to be very careful about where the grain is going. So I think I'm going to cut it from the denim jeans first. But I am thinking that thrift stores may be the best option. Okay, I'm gonna get my toolbox out. I mean, like I said, I got a new toolbox out of the deal at least. We had to go do some gift shopping for our friend's birthday. Because my partner likes getting birthday gifts. So we went to Five Below and they had these bins cheap. And it's like, this is the kind of bin I want. I'm thinking about turning the little bin into Ranger Key bin. So I'm cutting with the fabric scissors. I hope that doesn't come back and bite me. I just realized that. Oh, that was a stupid mistake. You don't use fabric scissors on paper. I know I made sure I had my Claritin this morning. I know I made sure I had my Claritin before we left yesterday. Okay. Okay. Get some denim off these old jeans. Okay. This is fabric scissor work. Okay. Now I'm going to go a little more on the safe side. So you're not seeing that cut. It's just a little easier for me to have the jeans on my lap. Okay. I'll use that for the front. Ow. Put these in here for now. I got some big enough pieces here. Let me pull all this out. Okay. All a mess of fabric right now. So, this might be a piece big enough. Yeah. And the seam, if I go in parallel with the seam there, should work. Got something else that's useful at Five Below. Sorry about my mic. That should be big enough. Okay. Here. Everything's falling all over the place. I got acrylic markers. They were like $3. And they work. They work. I got 2 boxes. I tested. So if I go in the direction of the seam, I should be fine. I picked up 2 boxes of these markers, though. For one very important reason, backup. Okay. Okay. Get more of a punky look, but I kind of like it. But once again, it's like I got these cheap, like cheap, $3, $3 for this, $3 for this. I picked up two. Plus, I like the case. It's a nice case. Once these markers are dead, I might move my Copics into here. Or at least my deleters. Okay. I'll put this over here for the moment. Now, I should have enough. Yeah. For the front. I have to first start. I don't need my acrylic marker for that. You know what? Why not? I got them. I'm also gonna look up. I think I'm gonna look up how to distress jeans. I think I can use sanding for that, but I'm not positive. I'm trying to distress doll jeans and not like human jeans. I think I found my new favorite thing. I think this is my new favorite thing. Acrylic markers. Just in general. Yeah. Oh, these are working really nice. I think these are my new favorite thing. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's even got a little divider at the bottom. I love this case. I love these markers. I want to pick up more. I don't want to run out. Okay, time to do the cutting. If we're gonna make it like a true survivor, need some action. If we wanna take our love away from here, we need a living passion to believe in, burning hearts and a brand new feeling. Action. If we're gonna make it like a true survivor, the hero stands alone when all is said and done. The enemies have fallen one by one. All the time, running in and out of time. Hear the ticking of the countdown clocks tonight. Yeah, my mom came today to use our shower because her water is like super hard. And she was asking me about my 3D printer and if anything that I could sell at craft shows. And I'm telling her this is the kind of thing I'm making is ball jointed dolls right now. I think she was a little disappointed I wasn't going to do like flexi dragons and stuff. I'm also not running this thing all the time. The last big print that I had to do for a friend who does fursuit commissions. After a few hours of the printer going in my office, I was getting a headache. And I was like, don't I don't I don't want to have that thing running all the time. I love having it. And for, making the doll parts and stuff, it's fine, but when it's like an all-day print job, I think after about like hour 7 or 8 of it constantly running, my head can't handle it. Okay. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna turn my shelf that I have over to the right of me. I'm gonna be cleaning it up and organizing all my craft stuff onto it. Like all my filament and stuff too. And then the cabinet on my left can be used also for more craft stuff, but it won't be in such disorganized chaos. Okay, hopefully this works. If not, I got more jean I can cut up and make back. I'm just hoping I can sew this together better. So I don't know if I'm going to be playing Paralyzed or not. Because it is the end of the month and I want to do one doll a month. Yeah, I think I'm not going to play. I want to get these jeans done as soon as possible. I'm going to put those over there, scrap over there for the moment. You know, I'm hoping that the local gaming slash comic book store stays open for quite a while. We finally got one up here a few years ago. I mean, we've had like gaming stores, but they always seem to be like temporary. I'm really hoping this works. They only, always seem to last only for maybe a year. Maybe. Maybe it's fine. They always seem to last maybe a year. Or two before closing, because I don't think it's, financially viable. I don't think they're really all that financially viable up here. But this one seems to be doing okay right now. I'm going to go with the thread. Come on. There we go. That seems to be doing pretty well. Looks like they recently did. I don't need the big scissors for this, but I mean, looks like they did a recent remodel in there, which to me says they were making enough money to do something like that. So I'm hoping they'll be around for a while. Because we went there also, get some dice. New dice. My partner's kind of a dice dragon. I think my partner's beyond the dice goblin phase. Constantly get new dice. And because now you can get blind box dice. It scratches that other part of my partner's itches. That other big itch, the blind boxes. Okay, I'm going to put a pin right in there. Okay. Hopefully this works. Continue with the blanket stitch. Kind of worried. But I have more. I have more material. I want something light and easy for next outfit. Take these off. You're fine, Crypto. Let's taking these off. Oh, okay. I'm just hoping this works. And if not, I have to come up with something else. For the back. The front will be fine. Really need to figure out something else about my microphone setup. I'm gonna drink. You okay, bud? It's got an itch. Yeah, I get you. I'm keeping my eye on the seam. I'm thinking this might not work. But if it doesn't, I'm only a few stitches in. Just a quick test. I didn't even pull hard. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, I have a better idea. Okay, I'm going to throw this away. I mean, I have an idea, so this will go into the scrap with this. Nee. Okay, I should have enough fabric on this piece. Okay, try this way. Okay, let me get some stuff out of the way here so I can do this. let's get you over here. Okay. Put you there. Let's toss this scrap over there. Okay, let's try to get it close over here. I'm gonna get my markers. Go there. Try again. Okay. Will this be enough? Just barely. And if not, I got more fabric in the bag. Oh crap, I think it moved at some point. This is the frustrating part, is closing. Can we pick? Don't risk that again for a little bit. Resale shops can be a great source of getting some decent quality fabric, but at the same time, Dealing with this can be a pain. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not going to play Pair of Lives today. Estelle may be pantless. Okay. It's easier to do it this way. Hoping I wouldn't have to do that. Sorry, I got itch. Okay. I'm just hoping this is going to be good enough. Hate seam ripping. Okay. Hate this. I do not like this part. There. Get over there. Now, I'm not going to do the other end. I'm just going to use that. Should be enough out. Where's my marker? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Things just work. Okay. Let's just toss this stuff over there. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing Paralives today. I want to get these jeans done. Okay, there's the line. Like trying to find that top line here. think I can see enough. I probably could have used pretty much any of the acrylics other than the black. My brain went right to the white. Okay, put this marker back once I get this cut. There. Close. Okay. Let's try this again. I will figure this out one of these days. I will get these pants done. Okay. Okay. A back. Put some pins on the side here. Who knew making dolls was so hard? Or doll clothes? Okay. Whoops. Tonight I have to remember to sweep my desk off. Oh, plus in a couple of weeks, my partner's going to go camping with their family. I used to go, but after last year with the puppies, I don't want to risk it. So my lot in life is definitely staying home with the dogs now, I think. But at least it'll give me some chance to get some stuff cleaned up. Maybe. Get myself motivated and take care of that shelf. Get rid of stuff I don't need. And keep the stuff I do want. I'm still too close, but that'll be fine. You know, this is fun. It's been frustrating, but honestly, I was thinking about doing this last night, but it's like, oh, no, I gotta get ready for stream. I gotta get ready for this week's streams and stuff. Figure out what I'm gonna do, all that fun stuff. But I was really going, oh, I should just work on the other doll's outfit. I'm almost done. I kind of just want to use it. I just kind of want to wind down with that. But I mean, this is a good way to wind down. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to come out as easy. I think after I get this in, I'm going to do a quick hem on the leg. Well, at least before I sew the legs together. I need some caffeine. Mm. Mm. Okay. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Mm. Sorry, I want to. I got through like a layer of skin. Not enough to bleed, but enough to make life a little more interesting. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna. See if I can smooth that area back out a little bit on my finger. Should be fine. Oh, that was. It's like just that outer layer, so it's not like it's even. I'm not even noticing until I was pulling away, but oh boy. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That just makes perfect sense. I'm getting grumpy. One bad thing about yesterday, part of the reason why we went to that particular state park is they have a covered picnic area we could use. But we didn't rent it out for the party. We just, like figuring, okay, nobody should be using it, so we can go in there. Of course, we get there and a family reunion is using the covered picnic area. We're out at a picnic table out of cover when there's the potential of storms. Thankfully, we didn't get rained on, but the potential of even a light rain. Um, so we played for like maybe an hour or so. Ate, played, then the reunion left, so we went um so we were able to use the picnic area. The reunion was over. And then like within like a couple of minutes, maybe about 10, 15 minutes after we had, gotten ourselves set up in the picnic area, in the covered area, um a group of rafters and tubers came in to eat some lunch. They hadn't reserved it. It was like a big, loud group, all ages. They went rafting and tubing down the river. And decided to stop off, come to the state, come over to the state park and eat their lunch. And they were just like super loud. So I'm trying to listen to the DM. I'm trying to listen to our DM. Meanwhile, I'm just hearing like a loud crowd just talking on the other side of me. By the time we get done, and that's becomes the entire session for me. Is that the entire session is that it's loud. It's you know they didn't leave until like we were like a minute or two away from being done. I was just like, oh my! I was getting a headache. I was like, okay, we're taking a break. We're taking a break here. We're taking a break. In my head, it's just like, oh, thank goodness. Session's over. My head's not going to blow up. Oh, it was just, it wasn't pleasant. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. No, not, no. Okay. Whoops, sorry. About my mic. Mm. Okay. Come on, please. Don't. Oh, I really wanted to use this material for this. I think that should be enough to hold things together. I'm just gonna get most of these pins off so I can. Oh, oh, and it's all coming off right there. Okay. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. I'm happy. Look at me. I'm feeling great. I am. Okay. Time for Plan X. And that is make a pair of jeans. Maybe. I really wanted to use that material for this. I thought that would have been so cool. Come on. Okay. Get you out. There we go. Come on. Ah! I'm not starting over. I'm gonna start over with this. I'm not gonna start over with this thread yet either. Oops. Move you over here so I can keep you. Oh, okay. Okay, now it's blunt. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not gonna be pretty. Ah! 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 Okay. You better cooperate with me. If this doesn't work, the doll's gonna be nearly naked. I'll make a quick skirt or something. Okay, find a piece of scrap fabric and let's wrap it around. And that's it. That's the entire clothing. Mesh top, scrap fabric skirt. And nothing else. What are my markers? Time for angry sewing. Doesn't help that this contrasting pattern of light and dark and diagonals is making me go dizzy. I get a dartboard and put it right there and just put the stuff on there and just start throwing darts. I play a game and I'm like relaxing and yeah, I might get stressed out on a fight or something, but this is making me want to walk outside and scream at the top of my lungs. Walk down a couple blocks to the boardwalk and just scream from the viewing deck. Probably get people's freaking attention. Let me get this pinned. Okay. Once I get this pinned, I'm going to pin at the bottom too. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a second, take a quick break, try to calm myself down a little bit. so I don't angry so and poke my finger or something. Just jam it like right through a knuckle. So back in a couple of minutes. Actually, give me a second. Let me. Whoops. Okay, I'm taking a quick break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. See ya on the flip side. Okay. I think I calmed down a little bit. Just had a little cheesecake. Well, I had a little bit of that leftover dessert from yesterday, actually. This is scotch, just like a very thin piece. Sat outside for a minute. Before that, I screamed into a pillow. Just went into another room and just screamed into a pillow. So hopefully I'll feel a little better. I'm just hoping I'll feel a little better. A little better. Perhaps if the thread cooperates. I sat outside for a couple of minutes and indulged my sweet tooth for a bit. Um, Screamed into a pillow, pet crypto for a little bit, breathed. And to be honest, right now I wish we stopped off at the dispensary. If we did, I would have had a couple gummies or something. This is one of those. This is one of those days where it's just like, I wish I had a gummy or a joint or something. Go out and smoke. A couple edibles in me, one or two or something. Just relax a set for a second. Not that long. What? Don't mind me if I don't talk. I'm just trying to calm down. I'll be done soon. This will be done soon. Ah. Mm. Yeah, this isn't going to come apart easily. I think this is going to work. I mean, that last, when I was working on the kind of overall skirt I did for an unused cosplay. Um, I was using the sewing machine. Where is it? There's the end. There I'm not going to try to make perfect replica jeans. I do not have that kind of patience. Not today. One thing I do know what's going to happen tonight is after my partner goes to work, if they go to work, I don't know if they're going to. I mean, they might call in. Depends on how bad their migraine is. But if they go to when they go to work, I'm taking a walk. I'm just gonna up and take a walk. That usually calms me right down. Maybe go out to the garage, check my bike tires, take a bike ride instead. I mean, I'm still somewhat frustrated, but it's just like I think I'm calmer now. Okay. But yeah, after I get the pant leg done and the other pant leg done, I'll do a quick trim and quick hemming. I may even pull out the iron. The iron and the ironing board. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So what I want to do is like this seam done on both legs, and try going up and around, or up, and then maybe hit like that afterwards. That's what I'm thinking at least. I might make some jacket out of a completely different material though, because might make my might help me relax a bit, you know? Let go. Okay. Okay. Almost. Look at that. Okay. I had trying to figure out dinner. I'm thinking, at least for my partner, making them a wrap. I had to double check, make sure I had both sides. And I wasn't doing just both backs together. That my brain just went to that direction. I was just like, Oh God, I hope not. I mean, I'm like almost. I'm pretty far up this. This is like the way this has gone all day so far. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I think at least if I can get the hems ironed in before I put the legs together. Yeah, a great source of materials, if you're going to do this, would be either probably resale shops, I would imagine. I mean, that's what the videos I watched about puppet making said. A great source for like puppet clothing. And like clothes you've outgrown. Clothes you can't fit into anymore. But that aren't in good enough condition for like a resale shop or something. Plus some of it might give the outfit a little character. Oh no. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. Well, that's all in there. We'll trim this one then. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. Move the mic a little bit. Right now, I really want a boba. Or at the very light, is some like ice green tea and a little like ice green tea or something. I don't have any of that. Okay, here we go. There we go. Ah, it should be all right. Okay. Hmm. Kind of want to dig out a portable DVD player right now. Pop in some B5, just kind of chill out and watch that while sewing. Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. I'll probably run out of thread before I get up all the way, but that's when I continue. I don't want to have to worry about measuring more thread right now. Or cutting more thread. Oh, I want to get these pants done today. I've got a body. Mm. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm just not talkative right now. I'm just like beginning to relax here. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. I think I'll call this one the last stitch for this piece of thread. Oh. Oh, my body is so stiff right now. Crypto buddy. Okay. But don't get a knot like before I'm even fully done threading the needle. 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost. Almost. Mm. Next album will be better. Hmm. You just can't see me dancing right now. Just kind of grooving out the background music. Almost done with this theme. Hope these pants fit when they're done. Okay. Whoops. I bumped my mic. I bumped something. Oh, I heard it in the headset. I'll make that up a little bit here. Okay. Oops, sorry. I think I'm gonna sew the inner part first. Then I'll worry about the legs. That way, all this stuff will be somewhat connected. Oops, I'm a little far up over that way. I just realized that. That is the problem with not having a monitor over here to look at. I'll figure something out. Yeah. And what I'll do is about details, I'm gonna do what I can to sew on some designs and stuff. Make it look like a real pair of pants. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna call this the last stitch. That way, if I need to, I can always make the fake fly and stuff like that. And I'm gonna sew up that way. Should make two legs. Here I can, maybe use a little bit of the scrap here and make fake fly. I do a little hem like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm gonna use as much of this thread as possible before I cut more. We're beginning to get there. It's beginning to look a little bit like pants. Mm. Now I'm gonna start. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna do some quick pinning. Ow. Ow. Mm. Mm, mm. Well, this one's definitely getting the sweat. Okay. I'm just gonna take a second and open up the door. See if I can get some cooler air in here. It's getting a little warm for me. Ugh. I don't know how much cooler air I'll get in here, but I can maybe get some more. Ah. Might have to bring the AC unit back in here. Almost. Okay. I'm gonna try to get a knot on the other side too. Put a knot there. I want to try to at least get into this other side here. Okay, one more stitch. Okay. There. Okay. I might get a basic pair of pants done. Okay. I want to try to get one dowel done a month. I am almost done with this dowel. One more. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Bring that over this way. Hmm. Trying to think of what we got that I can make the jacket out of. There we go. Didn't even have to get the needle involved. Okay. Man, in a couple months I'll be turning 51. I really hope that if anybody wants to give me like a pastry or something on my birthday, they don't try to put 51 candles in it. I don't want to start a fire. I'm going to get the iron out tomorrow, I think. So I can hem these pants and the waist. Hem the lace and the waist here. Almost. 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 I'll be done in a minute. Almost. And okay, let's turn this inside out and see how it looks at least. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. You stay over there. Let's see how they look. All of that. Where did I put that tape? In there? Might be in there. Okay. So this is what we got so far. What I'll do is I'll make like a little fly here. Maybe stitch on some like fake pockets. Maybe take some of the scrap here and make like a little pocket in the back and hem the legs and stuff. I think this will be fine. Okay. Let me just let me get a screenshot. There we go. Okay. Oh, I think I'm done for the night. I think I've stressed myself out enough. I will be back tomorrow to do more work on these pants. And maybe next week I'll be lucky enough to play some Paralives. Yeah, I'm going to try to continue at least with every stream until these are done. So, I hope to see you tomorrow. I am just gonna go get something to eat and go hit the little aliens room and try to chill out. So, I'll see ya on the flip side. Bye.